Welcome back to a new video. Just tried to make a video, blundered in the first one and blundered in the second one, so I just got tilted and decided not to make that a video. But our rating is down to 1260 now as a result of that. I think in the last video I was up to 1284, lost 2, won 1, and was down to like 1276. We did hit 1300, so we are, in the grand scheme of things, making good progress, but when I have a misclick and well, I was complaining about a fly as well. It just wasn't wasn't the quality. Now, not that I necessarily have the greatest quality, but we're just gonna go ahead and take there, move here. I guess you can take down to there. He didn't see that, which is good for me. Set up to here. Idea is to push this pawn to make the knight have to move, so then we can attack there. Kind of does that for me, which is nice. Let's just checkmate. Okay. Now I'm feeling a little bit better. A quick dub. We take those. We take the quick dubs for sure. So I think we can take there. And now we can take there. So our Kazakh friend will give us a pawn, which is nice of him. I really want to do something with his bishop. I really want to go to there. I guess we can see if he notices. He does. What a nerd. We can still go up to there, though. He can't really stop us. Can't stop us from styling on him, to be honest. Alright. So I think we're still chilling there. He can give a check there. That doesn't do anything for him. I guess he can go to there. That still doesn't really do anything for him. So what we're going to do is go to here. And blunder my queen. Okay, okay. Exactly as I planned. Blunder it for free. Fell right into my trap. Oh, that hurts my soul. So this one might be a quick loss. Thankfully, he messed that up. But he has more pieces than I do. Oh, ouchie. Ouchie! Alright. Played that poorly, unfortunately, so we'll see if we can take the 3-game series. Light was flickering a little bit. I wonder if the air conditioning is going to kick on. So, I mean, he can push that pawn up, but doesn't really help him. He can, I'm sure he sees what I'm going to try to do. Because someone's knocking at the door, but they don't answer the door for strangers. Alright, so there are a couple things we can do here. One, nothing. We're just going to drop down. That's fine. It's probably some door-to-door salesman trying to sell me something. They should have came about 30 minutes ago. I was out mowing the grass. Too bad for them, though. If it's important, though, they'll leave a note or something. I remember, like Verizon or someone came, and I was like, "You guys," I was actually unironically interested in at least looking at their offering to see if the pricing was better. But I was like, "Do you guys have like a card or like a flyer or something?" They're like, "No, no, we don't have any of that." Like, all right, then I'm not gonna impulsively buy internet from you randomly. It cracks me up, but I think it's also the nature of the kind of neighborhood that I'm in that they try to take advantage of people that are lower income generally. Try to get them to buy stuff that they don't actually need. But joke's on him. I'm not here and I'm busy if I am. I probably knocked twice too. And what's funny is it's the same kind of like rhythmic knock that they used before. So I'm almost positive it's the same exact person that came like a couple weeks ago. But my guess is that it is Verizon or a security system. That's usually the two most common things. And I have internet, I have security, and they're not saying, police, open up. Thankfully, it's only ever happened once when my roommates lived here and they parked on the street and someone hit their car and actually stopped, which was rather surprising. But they hit his car, and his car was real old, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But they tore up the side of it a little bit because you can legally park on the street, so it wasn't like he was parked illegally. But and generally, you can fit two cars like someone could be parked on one side and you can drive parallel to someone and it be okay for the most part, but you do have to pay attention. And sometimes, if it's a larger car, then it can be a little difficult. But his car is real small and he's always kind of like up on the curb a little bit. Just the nature of how our curb is built is rounded, so you can kind of be up on it. So he wasn't really that close. So, but I think it was like an older couple or something. But that was kind of funny. It was like on a Sunday morning, and it was just like someone's knocking now, or had been knocking, and I was just ignoring it. Like they kept banging on the door, like the police. Looked out and I was like, oh gosh, it is a police officer. uh, all right, so we caught the dub there on time. Kind of a weird win, but we'll take that there. So that's gonna be it for this one. So I guess a little bit of a shorter one, but as it happens when some of the games are quicker. So that's gonna be it for this one. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Peace.